Hello and welcome back. This little article is going to be a slightly more in-depth look at the Golden Mask menu system. But before we start, here's the back of the machine. You've got your wireless headphones or your loudspeaker, your charging port, and if you want to use your own headphones, you can place them in there. Also, the battery case contains 10 AA rechargeable batteries. So let's have a deeper look at the system itself. We power the machine on. Wait for the system to boot up. And there you can see we can adjust the contrast to suit the daylight glare. If we have the light on by pressing the power level twice, right then, we can start with the readings at the top. So you have ground balance, then we have your disc mode, it's in bitonal at the moment. Then we have your disc level, your frequency, your power, and your volume. And also you have a battery indicator at the top there. We start off with the top button here on the left hand side. That's your frequency. So you can choose 8 or 18 kilohertz, the one highlighted, and press enter. Then you get another option, 1 or 2. That's a frequency shift either side. So if you're getting EMI or you're picking up someone else's machine, alter that and you should be okay. Next one, we go down to disc mode and disc level. So your disc mode is highlighted. You can have all metal, two-tone or mono. They class it as bitonal in the middle there. Select bitonal. Your disc level. Now you can range all the way up to 15 or completely down to 0. Keep it on 5. And your ground balance, you can have either from auto ground balance, so stick it on that, pump it on the ground, automatically sort it out for you, or you can have manual. Then you can adjust the ground balance yourself by this according to how you like to set up your ground balance. Then we go over to power level. Power level ranges between 30 and all the way down to 0. So once you set up your machine, keep it nice and steady on a good level power level. And also, like I said, that was the function light. Press that. Press it twice and you get your function light up. And your volume, you can either have your volume of your actual coming out of the speaker, so you can adjust that. So that's going to wake the dead. Actually, 6, 7, 5. And also then we can go into tone. Now in here you can change the tones of the iron and the non-ferrous. Ferrous or non-ferrous. So if you want, so just change non-ferrous. Click enter. So you can suit that to what your ears prefer. It's a little bit lower for me. So you can do that exactly the same with the iron. So you read out, you'll see there. You start building. There we go. Huge copper penny. Your iron straight down together. You put the nail over the coin. It's producing predominantly up high. I know if you put some soil in, things will change, but it's the same principle. Let's face it that way. See, it's still indicating, but the coin's there. So that'd be worth a dig. That's a quick insight to the menu system of the Golden Mask 5. Cheers for watching.